Hello, everyone, and welcome to the channel. My name is Amanya, and here on this channel, The Conservative Poet, I am making conservative content. So, with that being said, today I'd like to speak about a church. Door McAllen is what the church is called. And so this church is doing some really great work for the kingdom of God. The church has come under fire because they normally do a lot of production. So a lot of shows, a lot of skits, a lot of, things like that. And so they're under fire right now because they have sampled from the popular Broadway show Hamilton, Alexander Hamilton. And so they have taken that script and made it more of a Christian version in some parts of it. And so I've read many articles on this. There's different articles. Some they say different things because again, you don't know what the media, you can't trust what they say. So some articles said that the church asked for permission, but they didn't have a license. And in their apology, they said that they didn't have a license to do this. So I'm not sure, if they asked for permission, which is great because they at least they acknowledge that. But if they weren't granted permission, to me, I don't see it as such a big, stink, because they have made a real stink about this. I mean, this thing is all over the internet, all videos, newspapers, everybody's picked it up for one reason and one reason alone. So before we get into the video of what the pastor has said during after the program, after the show that they put on. So this is what they're all very upset about. So, but first, let's look at this church and see the kind of work that the church is doing. So this is their website right here playing right now. And these are the different ministries that they work with, but I'd like to focus on one for now, which is the Choose to Change ministry. And what they do with the Choose to Change ministry, they work with prison ex-offenders, ex-convicts, trying to build men up again, trying to make men great again, if you wouldn't mind. And so, as we know, a lot of the homes, fatherless homes, is one of the reasons why we have so many young people that's getting in trouble, ending up in the prison systems, because they don't have any male figures. So this church is working on ending fatherlessness in the home, which I think is just really great. It's really going to benefit society and the families, and try to bring the family back together. So that's one thing that they are doing. When I was growing up, we did a lot of, plays in the church. And one of the things anybody that goes to church knows, if you go to a service and there's no altar call, there's a problem there, even if it's a play. So the altar call was made after the play was done. And so the pastor said some things that the mob doesn't like. For example, he said a couple of things. So I'll just let the pastor say it in his own words. DeSantis land, home of the free, land of the brave t-shirt. We also have our capitalism and our socialism t-shirts.
Came to see the play, amen, but you have a destiny with God tonight. You have a destiny time with God right now. He is knocking right now, some of you at the heart, at the doors of your heart right now. He wants to help you tonight. He knows exactly what you've gone through. You've gone through maybe broken marriages. Maybe you struggle with alcohol, with drugs, homosexuality. Maybe you struggle with other things in life. Maybe your finances, whatever, relationships. God can help you tonight.
God is the only one that can help you right now. Stop running from God, Alexander.
He wants to help you tonight. He knows exactly what you've gone through. You've gone through maybe broken marriages. Maybe you struggle with alcohol, with drugs, homosexuality.
So, you've seen and heard what the pastor said, and I'm going to read it once again. And the pastor is stating that the people who came to the show who struggle with problems, asking people to come to Christ with all of their problems. And he names them all. The problems that we struggle with: broken marriage, addiction, alcoholism, drugs, finances, relationships, and other problems, of course, which is the unmentionable that you can't say is a sin, is homosexuality. And he said that these people need to be prayed for. And it's not just the homosexuality, but everybody, all of these things that people go with. We need prayer, we need God, we need Jesus. And so therefore, people didn't like that. So they've made this whole thing all about the LGBTQ. And so we're going to read a little bit about some of the articles that they have said. And right here is the apology that the church has put out there because of all of this. So let's read here. And again, this was picked up by so much, news outlets that you would think it was the end of the world or something. But make no mistake, the end of the world is coming, and it's coming soon. And these right here people, they're going to know what it's like to really be crazy for some things. But anyway, here we go. A Texas church that produced an unauthorized version of Hamilton, dubbed Scamilton, online, has apologized to Lin-Manuel Miranda, that is the creator of the Hamilton, and vowed to pay damages for its actions. So, the Doors Christian Fellowship McAllen Church, located in South Texas, posted a lengthy apology on its social media accounts and has promised to delete all videos and evidence of their unlicensed show. Though footage remained online after going viral on TikTok and Twitter, the church's version of Hamilton inserted religious messages by changing lyrics and themes, also removed songs from the original production. The damages will be donated to charity, according to the Hamilton spokesperson. I would like to personally apologize to the creator of Hamilton. So the pastor is now apologizing for doing his job, trying to save souls, the most lost souls, that is. He's trying to save the most lost souls, but here he is. He has to apologize for using his method to get people into the kingdom. So I would like to personally apologize to the creator of Hamilton, Lin-Manuel Miranda, the producers of Hamilton, and the numerous others who contributed their intellectual property to Hamilton, for staging an unauthorized production of Hamilton that infringed on the rights and the copyrights of many. Oh my God. A statement posted by the pastor of the Doors Christian Fellowship McAllen Church said, the non-denominational church website lists Roman Gutierrez as its senior pastor. The church admitted to not asking for permission. Some articles said they asked for permission, they just didn't receive a license, nor receiving a license to produce a staged replicate or alter any part of Hamilton. The lengthy apology also acknowledges that Hamilton's copyrights are protected by federal law. Okay, on behalf of the Doors Christian Fellowship Church, we agree we will never, oh my God, they will never stage the performance again and will destroy any and all video or sound recording and images of the unauthorized performances or rehearsals and request that all our members do the same, the church said in a statement. Lastly, we will pay damages for our actions. So they're going to pay for damages for their actions. I mean, what kind of damages did they really do? And how much is this really going to cost the church, right? How much is it going to cost the church? Because they said, they made an altar call to bring basically all sinners, including LGBT homosexuals, to come in and find the Lord. So what is this gonna cost? Earlier this month, Shane Marshall Brown, a spokesman for Hamilton, said in a statement that they do not grant amateur or professional licenses for people to put on their own productions. Lawyers for Hamilton sent the McAllen Church a cease and desist notice. Why? They're talking about God. Cease and desist. On Tuesday, Brown stated that the damages would be donated to the South Texas Equality Protection, a partnership that supports the local LGBTQ community. Shocker there. That is a slap in the face. A slap in the face. Here you are trying to save souls, and you get a cease and desist, and then they tell you you gotta give God's money that the church has collected to do God's work. Now you gotta give it to the souls that you're trying to save because of their very sin. It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, at the end of the church version of Hamilton, a sermon is reportedly given in which a man says that God could help with struggles, including homosexuality, broken marriage. Footage from the unauthorized production of Hamilton went viral this month as people mocked the quality of the performance and also pointed out the choices in lyrics. While some found humor in the performance, many others, like Dramatists Guild and Miranda himself, disavowed the production. On August 10th, Miranda wrote on Twitter, "Grateful to all of you who reached out about this illegal, unauthorized production. Now lawyers, do your work." Well, I don't know if they know, but the church has a real lawyer. His name is Jesus. And there will be a day of reckoning. And these people, they will pay the consequence, either now or later. Anyway, so that is the story. And so my thoughts here is that the church was doing a great thing, but of course you can't insult the alphabet. You can't do that. I mean, what about the drug addicts? They're not upset about all this. What about the broken marriage folks? They're not upset about this. What about the alcoholics? They don't seem to be too upset about it. But hey, if you mention the LGBT, if you mention the alphabet, they're going to come for you. And that's what they did. They came for this pastor and the church. But in any event, that, friends, is the video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think about that, and I'll put the links in the box. And please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. Pick up all of the DeSantis land merch that we have. We've got your flags, your yard signs, your magnets, everything that you need to support Governor DeSantis in the general election.